Yeah, ever since, ever since, yeah, yeah. Ever since I got this, you been trying to knock this.
What's going on, everyone? Aseel Soueid here from Diabetic Aesthetics, and this is gonna be a pretty special video. So today I'm gonna be showcasing my 2 meals a day diet. So for the last time I did my cut around last year, I did a video like this, pretty much the same exact thing, and a lot of you loved it. The response was great, and a lot of you took the advice and followed it yourself and lost a ton of weight. I've gotten tons of emails, tons of messages saying that it was a huge lifesaver and game changer for them when it comes to dieting and being in a caloric deficit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this again, pretty much a remake video. This time, show you guys how I incorporate 2 meals a day at the very beginning of my diet and how much fun it really can be when I have more calories to work with. So anyway, it's 4:30 p.m. right now, so it's really late. I have been intermittent fasting ever since the morning, so I've not eaten a single thing. I've just drank a ton of water. So again, I've been fasted. I've already drank almost over a gallon of water, and I also have drank about 2 coffees, 2 of these Keurig cups. So just keep in mind, intermittent fasting, water, coffee, whatever 0-calorie caffeine drink you like to drink to kind of suppress the appetite and kind of keep you going. And right now I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm gonna break the fast, and I have my first big meal of the day. Before I show you guys this meal, I'm gonna go ahead and just explain my caloric strategy throughout the day. So for my first big meal, I like to have around 40 to 45% of my total calorie intake for the day, which is my goal. And then I like to go to the gym around 2 hours after the big meal is kind of digested. I feel good to go. And then I'll hit the gym, and when I get back, I will have around 10 to 20% of my total caloric intake for the day as kind of a little big snack, depending on how hungry I am. And then for my last meal of the day at around 10:30 p.m. or so, I'll have my remainder of my 40 to 45% of my total remaining calories for the day for my second big meal of the day. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out my first meal of the day. I have 10 egg whites, and then I like to cook the egg whites by themselves separately, and then when that's done cooking, I'll throw it on a plate and I'll cook 3 whole eggs, sunny side up, put them right on top. I think it tastes delicious, guys. Then I have to have 2 servings, which is 60 grams of salsa on top. And then check it out, we got the carb source. So we have 60 grams or 160 grams of oats. So that's 2 whole cups of dry oats cooked in 1 cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk and 1 cup of water. And then I also threw in some sweetener, artificial sweetener, some cinnamon, and some whey protein in there. It makes it taste a whole lot better, guys. Go ahead, try it out. They're called Proats, the good old standard Proat meal. And I only put half a scoop in there, and I know this might seem like a ton of oatmeal, guys, but remember, you can diversify the carbs here. You could have 100 grams of oats with some banana on top for some, for the carb intake of this, or some strawberries, some fruit, whatever you like. But I like to keep it 160 grams of oats just because it's a lot more filling for me. My main focus is just to stay as full as possible, make these meals as voluminous as possible. I don't know if that's a word, but as much volume as possible. Same thing goes with the eggs. You can put more whey protein in here to have less eggs or egg whites. It all kind of depends on you. But anyway, that's my first meal of the day, and all is a-okay with my type 1 diabetes. My blood sugar was 101, and I took my insulin for the meal, so we're good to go. Anyways, that's my first big meal of the day. Gonna eat this and then hit the gym in around 2 hours or so, and I'll see you guys for the next big snack.
I'm only down.
Looking like I stepped out of coffin.
All right, so I just got back from the gym, had an incredible workout. Now I'm back at home, have a post-workout snack. And again, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, my first big meal of the day had around 40 to 45% of my total caloric intake for the day. And this snack consists of around 15 to 20%, which is gonna be my post-workout. And then again, for my last and second big meal of the day at around maybe like 11 p.m., I'm gonna have another 40 to 45% of my total caloric intake just to finish off my macros and my calories for the day. So check it out. We got 8 white cheddar rice cakes with 20 grams of peanut butter on top. I know that might sound like a little weird combo to y'all, but don't knock it until you've tried it. And again, all the macros of this meal, every single meal, and this little snack will be listed on the screen right over here. And I know this might seem like a lot for most of you, but again, guys, this is the first week of my cut, so I'm just really showcasing how crazy this 2 meals a day diet thing can truly be, especially with only 2,700 calories. Like, look how much I'm eating. So you can only imagine, like, even when you're at 2,100, 2,200 calories, it still makes it seem like so much more food. So just want to showcase 8 rice cakes, 20 grams of peanut butter. We're gonna go ahead, smash this down. I already took my insulin and everything is good with my blood sugar. And this is gonna go down for post-workout. And I'll see you guys for the final meal of the day in just around 2.5, 3 hours or so. All right, so check it out. It is time for our last and final big meal of the day, which is meal number 2. So it is currently 11 p.m. and I have all of my food cooked up right over here. I have 11 ounces of cooked skinless, boneless chicken breast, and then I have some hot sauce and some salsa on top. Always, man, these are the best condiments when you're dieting, guys. And then I have 450 grams of sweet potato. If you want a carb source that fills you the hell up, tastes absolutely incredible, choose sweet potato. I'm telling you guys, I like it better than rice. I like it better than white potatoes. Just check that out. Like, look at all the juices coming out and kind of like the natural sugars in it. And what I also like to do sometimes, just cut it open in the middle, add some cinnamon, a little bit of artificial sweetener, and if I want to put some more fats in the meal, I'll put some almond butter. It tastes absolutely incredible. It's kind of like a dessert, to be honest, but I decided to just go with the plain stuff right now. And then I also have 2 servings. It's 170 grams of mixed veggies. This is just a mixed vegetable medley. Some green beans, corn, carrots, peas, stuff like that. And again, these are my condiments of choice. And that's gonna wrap it up, guys. I'm gonna put the macros of this meal on the screen right over here. And that will be the remainder of my 40 to 45% of my calories for meal number 2 to round off the 2 meal a day. And again, I'll put also my final macros listed on the screen right over here. I hit a total of 202 grams of protein, 324 grams of carbs, and 69 grams of fat. So I was pretty much almost spot on my macros, only 1 below on my fat, 1 below on my carb, and 2 over my protein, which is no problem, guys. And that is it, man. Like, I'm telling you, you guys might look at this and be like, all right, the only reason why you're so full on eating 2 meals a day, and the only reason why I can rave about how awesome it is and how I'm never hungry is because you're eating 325 grams of carbs, 70 of fat, and 200 protein, right? 2,700 calories. That's not the reason at all, guys. Like, even when I was at my final stages last year, when I was dieting, I got really ripped, really shredded. I'll put some screenshots right over here, some video clips. I was, even at 2,100 calories, 2,000 calories, doing 2 meals a day felt like those 2,100 calories felt like they were 3,000 calories. I'm telling you, keeps you full, keeps you satisfied. It's just so much more beneficial, in my opinion, to stick on your diet rather than eating 5 small meals, because that's the whole point, guys. This is not some secret fat loss strategy. It's not some insane, well, it is a secret fat loss strategy, but it's not like some insane thing that immediately makes you lose fat. You gotta get your macros in place, you gotta get your calories in place, and then you apply a food strategy like this that makes you stick on those macros at all times and not feel hungry on those macros and that caloric deficit. So anyways, that is it. If you guys ever need help with your macros, meal plans, and need help with your nutrition protocols, be sure to visit my website, www.diabeticsthetics.com. I would love to help you. I'd love to work with you as well, so you can end up getting those results. And then also, of course, apply food strategies that I show you guys in my videos like this on top of those macros, and you will succeed, I promise, when it comes to fat loss. Anyways, that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this 1,000-calorie meal. And the reason also why I eat such a big meal at night, and a lot of you might be wondering why 11 p.m. you're having a 1,000-calorie meal, it makes my fast for the next day a whole lot easier. You notice I fasted till 4 p.m. today. It's not a problem when I have that 1,000-calorie meal at 11 p.m. So it makes my fast easy. It doesn't matter about meal timing. It doesn't matter about eating 11 p.m., midnight, 1 a.m. Just hit your macros, hit your caloric goals. Anyway, that is it, rant over. I appreciate the support, everyone. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Be sure to share the video if you really enjoyed it and you really want others to learn about this as well. Share with your friends or family. Subscribe to my channel, plenty, and I'm talking about plenty of more fat loss videos to come. Tons of epic strategies like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.